For those who haven't been here for one of our Growing Up playthroughs, Growing Up is a life simulator. It is a game where we play a adolescent going from age 0 to age 18 and help construct the decisions and developmental path of this child to hopefully reach productive adulthood. Decide who their friends are, who they betray, what type of skills they adapt, what they do and how they do in school, what hobbies they get. Vry here is just entered high school, and he's something of an idiot savant. Vry has... see if I can bring up my skills here. Skill trees. Vry has learned how to use computers. He's learned how to program computers. He's learned how to repair computers. He's mastered the World Wide Web. He's currently learning computer graphics. He has not yet learned how to read. Still working on that one. We learned how to spell, and that was about it. So we're a computer engineer that is illiterate. How? I don't know. This kind of we just kind of stumbled into this path. And then we just stuck with it because it was really funny. He learned how to use a computer but doesn't know how to learn. He learned how to program computers and doesn't know how to read. He's on his way to becoming a person who can design software and doesn't know how to read. He also knows algebra, probability, statistics, and is working on irrational numbers, but doesn't know how to read. I don't think, it's like, did I learn anything else? Nah, nothing really. So yeah, that is where Vry is right now at the age of 14. And as you can tell, his stats up here are that he has not great physique, not great empathy, not great imagination, not great charm, decent memory, and insane intelligence. Oh, that's the other thing. Yeah, we're currently working on learning quantum physics before we know how to read. So, I don't know. Vry's had an interesting life that we've dragged him through. He's only got one friend. She's a theater major or a theater kid who really loves musicals and was tried to enlisted into the military by her parents when she was 7. I don't know how that worked either. We had another friend throughout middle school, but we kinda ended up screwing that up. So, that said, let's start working on our schedule for this week. Or this year. I don't know. Time is weird in this game. We'll learn our computer graphics. And then we'll go on the slide. Nah, we'll know this. We'll collect baseball cards. Nope, we didn't do too good that time. One of these days we'll learn we don't have to paint the monitor. Ty, is this how you do it? We haven't got one of these right, and we're about to learn this. Oh, there we go. Oh yeah, he's working with kid pics. And we have mastered computer graphics. Also, we're mad we didn't get our collection of baseball cards. Yep. The high school building stands ominously. That sounds like high school. It's near the start of the year. Your old friend Bobby comes rushing up behind you. Can you believe it? We're in high school. We're in high school. I feel like I'm on a TV show. Express my hesitation. Puberty has made everyone surly and unpleasant. Oh, pish posh. You gotta be more open. Already in high school? Yep. Time goes so fast. It's amazing what happens when you boil down your entire lifespan into just easy to parse 8-slot schedules. It's probably why we actually designed a week in the first place. You've been practicing. Any chance I can. When my parents aren't around. Your parents still want you to go to the military? Things still ain't great with them? They love me. I hope. Are things okay at home, Bobby? I don't think they like me, though. I'm sure they don't dislike you. Bobby glares at you. Okay, maybe they don't like you. I don't have to live with them. Thank the heavens, you'd be eaten alive. Now come on, let's conquer the school. Bobby heads off to class. I can learn game development, which apparently is the pinnacle of computer science. Like, everything you learn in computer science is everything just goes towards developing video games. What? You're not developing video games? Well, then you have wasted your degree. Also, I can learn birds and bees. Expectation. Perform buying groceries 10 times. Failed. New event. Exam. The most important exam of your life is ahead of you. The SAT is not only an assessment of the knowledge you've acquired in school, but also a major factor for determining your future. So get ready. 14 turns left to the exam. I never took the SATs. Ever. I did take the ACTs. I took them twice, and I got the same score both times. New location. School entrance. Now it's time to develop our brain power. We unlock all these little bubbles, and they give us different intelligence and all sorts of different stuff. The SATs can be... the SATs are scary. Don't you get, like, so many points just for putting your name down, though? How scary can that be? Let's see here. We got knowledge. Oh, we are not getting all lucky with any specials. Nope. We can buy our irrational numbers skill if we wanted. I'd rather save up for the game development skill. You had the teachers you had. If I had the teachers you had, it'd be scary. Fair? I can't speak to that, really. This book is boring. This movie is boring. Everything is boring. The only boring thing here is your attitude. How do you plan on functioning in the world if nothing interests you? Honestly, no clue. I have no idea, and that is quite terrifying. How did we let this happen? Did TV and video games numb you out? Seriously though, you shouldn't expect the world to interest you and entertain. You should be the one who finds interest and entertainment in anything. How do I do that? Mom? Keep an inquisitive mind. Ask yourself questions. Why does something work like this? What does it remind me of? What would others think about it? What if none of that interests me? Well, then you're a lost cause. So better hope that it works. Raise my imagination. I have 4 turns. I do have enough that I can request the game station. Do not have enough to get time management. Something is wrong here. We can go to the beach. We can go on a ski trip. We can go to China. We can go to Las Vegas. What am I going to do in Las Vegas? I'm 14. Embody anyone. A hero. A villain. A plumber? Alright, so I have so many action points left that I can use to do stuff. New stuff to do here? Oh, I could get a job as a video game tester. Best gig ever. No, it is not a good gig. I do have like $400 now, which is good. I could just buy stuff to get my happiness up. Is there anything I could buy here? Okay, golden token gives me 100 intelligence just to play a video game? Starsheep? Wait, if I can buy things to raise stats. That's charm. Some reason. Can't buy anything at the park. Wait, I was already there. He's increased knowledge. Granted, not a terrible thing to do. I had no idea that you had all these little shopping things you could do. Get extra stuff. I can get new hairstyles? And clothes? What does the theater do? Unlike most legal pads, this one actually has to be covered in a dense, thick writing. It makes you head spin staring at it. There's also a woman running around. She's looking under things, in trash cans. You hold up a notebook and wave at her. Found it. I need a breath. You're a lifesaver. The meeting I need this for is in an hour. Tell me, have you ever considered politics or law as a career path? Where's my no option? Law, I guess, is interesting. I do like lawyer TV. Yes, they are full of drama. Objection! That's what that one says, right? Yes. That's not actually how it works, you know. I know. That's the same reason I got into being a lawyer when I was on TV? The real thing isn't so glamorous, but every day you're working with the very rules of society. Tell you what, I always catch this showing. One must support the local arts. You're around if you wish it, we can talk more. And I'm Alessandra. Pleasure to meet you, but for now, ta-ta. Okay. Bye, lady. So there's nowhere I can buy imagination, apparently. Which is sad. I would like to buy some imagination. We've mastered computer graphics. Suppose there's macroeconomics. And statistics. And baseball collecting. And that'll be the end of the turn. Why did you think that was gonna work? I'd love to see Kiryu and Yakuza do that. Like, go up to buy a place, opens up a briefcase, and instead of a stack full of yen, it's just a pop-up jumping Jack-in-the-Box clown jump out. Just another PE class, running laps, flag football, nothing special. Then you hear someone yell, "Heads up, it's the bomb!" What? Is this something I don't understand because I never had gym? Whack! You look up just in time to see a football as it collides with your face. You hear the laughter of the jocks. Some kids giggle. "Got him, Sam!" someone shouts. You see him all the way across the football field. Sam Gordon, football star. Kind of a bully. Wasn't sure I could make that. He has a big grin on his face. It's clear he pegged you intentionally. This shall help my social standing immensely. Yes, we will tell the coach. Coach! Yeah, what is it? Sam threw a football at me on purpose. Sure he wasn't just going for the long pass? Hey, Sam. Yeah, coach. Go long. Coach picks up the football and tosses it to Sam. Much to your dismay, PE coach does not seem to care much. Class continues as normal after that. After PE class, Sam stops you in the hall. Hey, skid mark. Coach suspended me from practice. The hell is your problem? You two look like you were having a grand old time. Didn't seem too upset. Because you went and snitched. The only fun thing to do in this damn town has gotten taken away from me. You should have gotten a lot worse than that. Yeah? Yeah. The anger in your face seems to get him to back off. Sure, okay. Just stay out of my way from now on. He bumps your shoulder as he passes you hard. When has my life turned into a stereotype? Time to level up the brain. Spin the wheel. What am I learning today? I'll take it. You're just not having a lot of luck on these boards. Let's see, what can I do while I'm here? Learning materials. $250 for a book? On the plus side, gives me 500 imagination. I can... There. I made my parents happy. It only cost me $250. Paper RPGs? Yes! Hanging out with my nerds. New expectation. Tutor 10 times. I don't even get a conversation for that one. It just threw it at me. That's about all I can do here. Let's run through and... Actually, let's... If we do that, we'll finish our we'll master our statistics and our macroeconomics. And maybe someday we'll learn how to read still. It's not an impossibility. Can you graduate high school without learning how to read? Is that a possibility? Right, hey! Out in front of the school, you see Sam, the football star that hit you during the ball during PE class. What do you want? You're still not mad at me, are you? Look, I'm really sorry I hit you with that ball. There's a football game next Friday. Want to come? Let me make it up to you for, last time. Okay. I'll be there. Cool, we're gonna hang out. Yeah, maybe. He pats you on the shoulder. He's off on a bit of a jog. The super insight neuron to reveal the entire brain map, which is not... Oh, there it is. Woo! Is there not even a 1 to take you down to the next level? Wow. Jerk. Sometimes there's one that takes you to a brand new map. Like a fresh board to work with. On the plus side, you see Neil, the computer science teacher, watching the attract mode of the arcade game he normally plays. He doesn't seem to be playing at the moment. Neil, how's it going? All right. Managed to relate to your students? I'm never gonna relate to those kids. They get younger every year. I'm always going to be the same age. That's not how that works, Neil. I think I found your problem. Look, this is coming from an illiterate 14-year-old, but I don't think you know how math works. Shouldn't be chasing them all the time. However, that doesn't mean you can't at least stay just enough with it to be part of the conversation. Seems like a healthy approach. I think so. Just remember, every job is people management. Though computers are nice because you can make them do some incredible things. Make fantastical worlds with code and programming, pixels, and syntax. What's syntax? They're words. I don't know words. So make sure you keep at it. Don't let your interest in computer science just be a passing thing. Really focus. One day you might even be able to make things like this game, or be an engineer on a program for NASA, or make things like this game. He gives you a big smile. However, there's an awkward silence that stretches on for a while. So, you have an extra quarter? I have a teacher's salary. Hey, don't look at me like that. I've been out for a while, and I want to play another round before I go home. Got the itch, man. Just one more game. No, I don't want to be the coach assistant. I am down for playing some D&D though. I'm halfway to mastering D&D. Then I shall become the dungeon master. Where do I do the tutoring? I have no idea. I'll just watch cartoons. I think he's playing Doom, but shooting ducks. I suppose that's more so, judging by the UI, it's probably Wolfenstein, not Doom, but, you know, same thing. Break your controller. We were just talking about doing that. It is science class, the class of science! Chemistry, actually. Now everyone, today we start labs and you'll need to split into pairs. Psst, hey. You hear a very familiar voice. Psst, what? Psst, let's be lab partners, okay? Psst, okay. Bobby slips up next to you when lab partners are chosen. So, what do you think? Fetal pig or frog? It's gotta be one of those. There are a lot of boxes that look like small animal coffins set up in the lab. Go for frogs. I think it'll be frogs. Feels like frog weather. The moon is as big as a pizza pie. I feel so offended. This is exactly how I talked in high school. I would say something like that. Oh my god. I feel so seen. I noticed that. Also, our teacher kinda looks like a frog. Miss Grail, I'll have you know that my resemblance to a frog is exactly why I always choose fetal pig. The teacher slams a box down on your desk and opens it dramatically to reveal the dead fetal pig. Bobby lets out a shriek. Everyone laughs. Ugh, it's horrible. I'll take notes. You do the cutting. I feel like there's going to be judgments made about my character if I choose to do the cutting. I will take the judgments in stride. Gross, but okay. You better take really good notes. You may have to describe it to me when I can't look. Between the two of you, you managed to do the lab pretty well. Well, that was disgusting. But we made a good team. Sure did. Class ends. You only end up getting a B- on the project. Yay? See, this is the one that takes you to the next map. Like, once you think you've gotten a good grab on, like, everything that you might want, you go down and it gives you a boost of more brain points to work with, and you can keep going. This time we got super insight again, which is great, because then we get to see the whole thing. Then we run through and grab all the brain points to boost ourselves up. Grab super knowledge. I think that's about it in terms of useful things to unlock. Or like at least the super good things. Play some D&D. Oh, there's no way I'm going to be able to perform tutor 10 times before the next turn is up. I don't have enough empathy to learn about human reproduction. Sounds gross, but maybe I'll get used to it. Don't you feel like we've grown distant lately? We used to do so many things together when we were younger. I have my own life now, Mom. Only kids play with their parents. What, am I too uncool for you? Yes! Don't you finish that thought. I'm sure we can find something to do that we'll enjoy together. Trying to think of what I could do with these last 15 points that would make Mom and Dad love me. I know. I'll cloud watch. That'll make Mom and Dad love me. Wait, no, it won't. guess we'll just do that and learn some irrational numbers and whatnot, and that'll be it. That'll make them love me. I'll learn stuff for them. That's what parents want. It's the day of the big game, which as far as you can tell seems to be every game. Sam is in rare form. As starting quarterback, he brings the team to an early lead. He doesn't play in the second half of the game after getting the home team a sizable lead. When it's all over, Sam finds you. Hey, you made it. I said I'd be here. Some of us are going to the park after the game. Want to join? Sounds fun. The park hangout is about what you'd expect. Jocks, a few six-packs, a lot of laughter and shoving. Someone points at a beer and grins at you. I do not drink, thank you very much. No thanks. Beer is tossed to someone else. I'm constantly baffled by whatever I keep saying that causes my Alexa to wake up. And it's not saying Alexa because it doesn't respond to that name. But I keep saying something it likes because it keeps waking up and talking to me while I'm streaming. Hey, you don't have a drink. Have a drink. Let me get you one. No, I'm good. Ugh. Straight edge. Just don't feel like it right now. I'm 14. So, did you enjoy game? You ever talk about anything other than football? I mean, like what? Yours does that from time to time too, and Alexa isn't even its wake word. Yeah, exactly. I have no idea. Ours is actually computer. But, it made watching Star Trek very difficult. I'll just say that much. We'll be watching Star Trek, and all of a sudden it's like, I don't understand that. Like, not you. You like video games? Video games. I mean, I play sports games on my dad's old PC. That doesn't really count, does it? I guess not. So is it all football all the time? Yeah. I mean, yeah, all football. All the time. Yours is Ziggy? Aw. I like that. Sounds boring. Video games sound boring. No, it's, one of the other football players calls out to Sam. Sorry, can we talk about this later? He runs out. He never does come back to talk to you again. Eventually, the impromptu get-together breaks up. I have mastered game development. This is... In my head, this is exactly what irrational numbers looks like. I'm just like, why are they having a tea party? What does that have to do with anything? Try and grab as much as we can here. I don't have enough brain points for that. Dang it! Oh, this was just dreadful. This is probably the worst session of the brain map we've had. And I still don't have enough empathy to learn the birds and the bees. I do have enough to study SAT math, though. I like how playing D&D is -8 parental approval. Like, that is accurate. My parents were not fond of me playing D&D. I was actually forbidden to play D&D. However, my parents also did not recognize the fact that there were other tabletop role-playing games, and that they were essentially the same thing. They just knew D&D bad. So I played Shadowrun in school with my friends, and never registered that they were pretty much two sides of the same coin there. Your dad encouraged you to play it? That's always nice to have that kind of like encouragement, because there's nothing inherently wrong with it, I don't think. It's a very good way of like encouraging communication, playing together, creative thinking. But my parents were still stuck in the whole, D&D scare culture type of thing in the early 90s, and it also didn't help that I had, plenty of mental health issues that were not exactly well understood at the time. So I got a lot of, oh, well, D&D would be dangerous for him to play. No, not the case. Now I am the all-time great DM that all my friends want to run their games because I do such good DMing. So, joke's on my folks. Bobby asked you to meet her at the local music club. When you arrive, you don't see her. She tricked you. You fool. Hello, everyone. She's up on stage. It looks like they're doing an open mic night. Also, I'm not sure that's how you were supposed to spell mic. If you do an open mic, isn't it M-I-C? Because they spelled it open M-I-K-E. I think is a very different thing if you call it that open mic. I'm Bobby Grail, no relation to the Holy Grail. Well, other than the whole gaining eternal life if you drink from me. That part we have in common. You hear a few people in the audience snicker. Not a lot, though. Bobby seems unperturbed. Crazy thing about the Holy Grail and the Round Table is that they had a seat for the Grail. Like a whole seat for a cup. I mean, I know it's an important cup, but... Someone in the audience shouts, "Fatty!" and gets a bunch of real laughs. I can either tell the heckler to shut up or cheer her on. This seems like it would just be playing into what the heckler would want, a reaction. This seems like more of like what Bobby would want. She'd rather have the positivity. She feeds on positivity. Woo! Keep going! You clap loudly. I just hope if they're keeping a chair for the Grail, it understands how much they like it. Obviously, the touch rattled. She finishes the already short set with a bit more than normal. Cheer your friend for real? Heck yeah. Positivity always wins over negativity, in my opinion. I was terrible up there. You were great up there. I never even thought about your last name before. Seriously, I don't think I knew your last name before. Oh, I think about it too much. My mom likes to call me her little chalice, which is super weird. This is my first time trying something like this. Thanks for showing up. Let me buy you dinner. Bobby buys me dinner and spends most of the time talking about herself. Though, that's normal. This is true. I'm supposed to do like a basic ingredients thing? I don't even know. What I do know is I can buy food. And food, like mac and cheese, makes me happy. Beef burger makes me happy. Chicken salad makes me happy. You're just hanging out at the local music spot when the DJ makes his way over to you. Oh, hey, whoa, we got here a new face, fresh face. How you doing there, shorty? Fine. You listen to my tracks, catch my set, what'd you think? I just got here. They were good. I have zero taste in music, good taste in music, so I have no idea what to tell you. They were pretty dope. Yeah, they were. I tore the roof off this place. Takes a long moment to look you up and down. This is my club. You know what? I like you, so you can come into this club anytime you want, free of charge. Because I said your music was dope? You are desperate for compliments, young man. I also get a good vibe from you. A real artistic spirit. No! Do you want to see what my creativity skill is at? You should consider making some tunes yourself sometime. Obviously wanting to make a dramatic exit, he turns and struts away and walks into a pole. Yeah, intelligence 6,805, imagination 2,950. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm more imaginative and creative than I am physically fit, but no duh, right? Well, here's where you buy imagination. Okay. Actually, this thing is interesting is I've actually played through this game a few times, like all the way start to finish, and I don't think I've ever gotten the Zone Club before. Also, I'm a big fan of The Ship, the movie. Oh wow, so are they, because here's a giant poster for The Ship on the side of a building, and here's another one on the side of a building. And over here, they are really big fans of this boat movie. Right, but where do I get basic ingredients? Oh, here's basic ingredients. I mean, I'm not going to get anything out of it, but I can at least, you know... There, I'll just do this for a turn, just so I can make them happy, I guess. You and Sam end up sharing some French fries at the local diner. Sam is still talking to us, apparently. I do not understand what this football player is obsessed with us about. Like, we are made it very clear that we have nothing in common. Unsurprisingly, the topic turns to football. My main weakness is, like, stiff arm and stuff. It's hard to want to, like, actually hurt people. Which, I don't know. No, it makes sense. The conversation lulls. Talk about the future. So, you ever think about your future? Oh, our future. I was hoping we were talking about, like, flying cars and stuff. Oh, sometimes. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. You don't know? Yeah, I don't know. Okay. Okay. Good. Fine. Sam spends most of his time not really looking at you. Eventually you head home. Why does he keep hanging out with us? All right, so he might be crushing. Why? Why would he be interested in us? The people who literally have nothing in common with them. I feel like the game really wants me to pursue the whole talk to him about bullying thing. Because, like, every single time it's given me two choices of something to talk about, it's been like this and bullying. This and bullying. It feels like it really wants me... People like what they like. I mean, fair, but... Man, is that not a good way to start a relationship. Look, we don't like anything and we have nothing in common, and every time we hang out, it ends up with one of us getting bored and leaving. You want to go out? No, bad idea.